Hi, Gems, and welcome back to another Gems Life Live. And we are going to get into some things. Okay. We have to get into this, because it is, to me, some Canadian content. We have Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez court drama all over again. So I'm just going to recap for you guys, for anybody who doesn't know about the drama that's happened. Like, it's been dragging on for 2 years now. So just I think it was 2020. Megan Thee Stallion was apparently, allegedly shot in the foot by Tory Lanez. She has already made 2 appearances online stating that it was him directly who shot her. Now, she said a couple things that have made people think that her story is not true and that she just keeps kind of making it up as she goes along. Megan Thee Stallion was actually a former 1501 artist. I guess she is actually still signed to 1501, but she is trying to get off the label. She is also signed to 300, and she is also signed to I believe Rock Nation for management. So she does have 3 different entities that are digging in her pockets. But anyway, they do think that her management company is kind of behind all of this. That's what Tori has stated, that he knows what Rock Nation is doing and that somehow it's a big conspiracy against him. Now, I don't want to say exactly what my opinion is as far as if he shot her or not, because I will let the courts handle that. But there is one thing I will say. Toronto men are a little, let's say, rough around the edges, and they have a certain je ne sais quoi. I could possibly see that he maybe shot her in the foot, or maybe he didn't mean to. Maybe he just shot at the ground, or maybe they were tussling over the gun. I could see something like that happening because I'm from Canada and I live in Toronto. So I know kind of how some men can be. But I will say that she has a lot of inconsistencies in her story. And now the latest facts have come out that Tori's DNA evidence came up inconclusive on the weapon. So they did charge him with the weapon that was found in the vehicle when they all got arrested. Now, at the beginning, Megan was kind of trying to save his butt a little bit, and she said that she got hit by glass. And so the cops were probably not able to do the proper testing that they would have had she said that he shot her right there and then. Then I'm sure it would have helped her case a little bit because they would have been able to take the proper tests right away off the gun. But because she said she got her by glass, I'm sure there was no like urgency for them to do that. So that's where she made a little mistake, as far as because she's already tattling on him now. If she was going to hold it all the way through the line and let the court handle it and not say anything about who shot herself, then this wouldn't really matter. But because she does actually point the finger at Tori, she kind of went about it the wrong way at the very beginning for her evidence in her case. Now, that doesn't mean that the prosecution does not have a case against Tori, and I'm sure more evidence will come out as the days go on. But the drama online is hilarious. Let me tell you, we have Partisan coming in saying he wants to meet up with Tori, and Tori basically saying, I've seen you in person and you didn't do nothing. So I'm assuming that Partisan's just trying to do that to save face for his girlfriend, but I do find it hilarious that Parson's probably like almost 7 feet tall and Tory is like 4'2" or something like that. So I'm not sure what would happen if they were in person, but if there was no weapons involved, I could pretty much say that Partisan would probably step on him. But anyway, then we also have the Akademiks and Megan Thee Stallion back and forth, where Akademiks seemingly was calling Megan a liar, saying that the DNA was not found on the weapon and that she pretty much doesn't know what she's talking about. And she came back and said, so are you getting evidence shared with you that has not been to the court yet? So basically accusing Akademiks of putting out evidence that has not even been shown in court and putting it online. Now, Akademiks did have to take those posts down. He could get sued, I'm sure, for doing that. But basically what he is saying is he misworded it a little bit, but the evidence did come back inconclusive. Inconclusive means they don't know. They don't know if it was his DNA or not. So basically that doesn't really hold up in court, but we're just going to have to wait and see. I know we've been waiting a long time and a lot of us just want this to be over with and find out exactly what happened. My theory is because this started at the Kardashians, which everyone thinks that they're witches and Armenian witches. That is what's been going around. I do find it a little weird. I don't know if you guys remember, but at the beginning of all this, Kylie posted a picture of her foot and seemingly seemed to be throwing shade at Megan Thee Stallion. To me, that is a little weird. I think that when anything happens with the Kardashians and they are involved, there's always a little bit of, let's call it pixie dust or witch's magic or witch's brew that could go into this story. I don't know what they have against Megan Thee Stallion. I'm not sure. Maybe it was because Tory Lanez was flirting with Kylie and then seemingly having relations with Megan and her best friend at the same time. But we don't know exactly what went down. I would like to know who called the police. They said that there is another witness. I'd like to know who that is. My theory is that the Kardashians kicked them out and called the police, but I'm just not sure. But I do think that Kylie posting a picture of Megan's foot and none of them coming out directly and saying what happened, I just kind of find it a little bit odd. So maybe there is a little bit of mystic magic going on against Tory Lanez. I'm not sure, but we are going to find out. So please, please subscribe and share this video and turn on that notification bell so you can find out all the news in regarding to this story and many others. Thank you very much. I love my gems and I will be back soon with another video.